I am 32 years old, and after failing content creation multiple times, I am finally pressing record again. This time, it's going to be different. Hi, my name's Alex. I'm a mobile game designer, MBA student, and hopefully by the end of the year, a content creator. I'm based in Taipei, Taiwan. If you don't know where Taiwan is, it's a country of bubble tea and where TSMC is. Why am I starting this YouTube channel? Well, financial freedom, of course. After years of following various YouTubers who blew up, going from thousands of followers all the way to millions, and making lots of money, living a luxurious life, I thought, hey, I want that. That's what I want in life. And content creation would be my gateway to their life. At least that's my belief. That's what I saw in the beginning. So in 2022, I hit a dip in life and career. So I thought content creation would be my way out. So I bought the Adobe Creative Cloud and editing course on Udemy and spent months researching, crafting the perfect content pillars and wrote a script. I was so confident that this channel is going to make it, it's going to blow up because it had been done before. I was the expert in the field. There was a gap in the market and it was a mostly famous faceless channel and in Mandarin, so that eliminates all this camera awkwardness. And then I just stopped. Like I didn't even record a video. And in 2023, I hit like a really rough spot, and I thought about content creation again. And 2024, same story. And this year, 2025, same thing. Yeah, I guess life is just full of ups and downs. But this time, it's different. I recognize that there's a pattern there. Every time I hit a low point in life, I circle back to the idea of content creation of YouTube. So instead of just like jumping blindly or procrastinate, I decided to start by digging deeper, asking myself some real questions. Like, what current areas of my life do I like or dislike? What I want my life to look like in 10 years' time? How a day of life, how a day of life or week would look like if or when I have a lot of money. I wrote down a bunch of keywords and ideas, and then I realized two things. One, financial freedom to me is not just about making money or living a luxurious life. To me, it's about making good enough money while working on the projects I care about anywhere in the world, whether that's going to the office or somewhere on the beach in the Mediterranean. It's about purpose, creativity, and freedom. Number two, I have spent my entire life breaking promises I made to myself. I would start something and then a week or a couple of days later, I would just quit, like learning to code or go into the gym. It's a pattern. I've always found it easy to just keep promises I made to other people, like my friends, family, or my colleagues, but never to myself. And I am done with that. It's time for a change. I don't want to be sitting here in the same chair next year and think like, what if I had just started? So this time I'm breaking the pattern. I sat down, I pressed record, and it was horrible. I've always enjoyed watching personal development videos or sharing it with my friends and exploring topics like mental health, psychology. Plus, over the past couple of years, I have done a lot of work and sort of transformed my life for the better. So I thought like, hey, why not talk about personal development? Maybe I can become the next Asian Ali Abdul. I had all these talking points in my head. I knew exactly what I was going to say, but the moment I sit down and press record, my mind just went completely blank. I was rambling nonsense. The camera just somehow brought out my most insecure self. Oh, and I was recording the video like 10 minutes before I was supposed to leave the house to catch a flight. I thought, originally that I was going to make a 5-minute video and it would take me like 10 minutes to record. And it ended up taking me like 30 minutes. But luckily I wasn't late for the flight. and I spent like 3-4 hours over the next couple of days just to learn to edit. My point is, making video is a lot harder than I thought, so I need a new plan. The new plan is to just let go of the outcome, because if I keep focusing on outcome, eventually I will just quit. So instead, I'm going to focus on the process. I'm going to align the YouTube channel with my personal life. Basically, for the past couple months, I've started this project called Respect Life. I'm designing my life by applying all the principles I learned as a game designer and MBA student to improve myself. So like any good RPG games, life needs a main quest, side quests, and optional quests. So every month I'm gonna pick a skill as my main quest, which is a skill that will get me one step closer to my goal. And it is something that aligns with my identity, and it will consume like at least 51% of my energy. And I will also have some side quests which are more exploratory in nature or recurring. They're still important, but they take out less energy. As for optional quests, they are basically experiments like learning to draw. Anyway, I have a huge list of skills or areas of my life that I want to develop. So for September, my main quest is weight loss. My side quest is tracking my daily expense because I want to know my spending habits more. And another side quest is a 30-day challenge of speaking to camera every single day because I want to improve my camera confidence as well as speak better English. Now, I pick these skills mainly because they are the ones I think I can see the most result in visually. And doing it publicly on YouTube is just my way of keeping myself accountable. And hopefully it would inspire some people to do the same. I think Alex Hormozy says something like, true confidence comes from having a stack of proofs of who you say you are. So this is me building my stack of proofs of who I want to be. So if you happen to see this video, follow along for the ride as I figure out life. Like and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me.